Why should you become a wedding photographer? Let me tell you a couple reasons why I became a wedding photographer. I loved photography. I've been shooting since I was 14 years old, and you really have to love photography to get into this business. I was also in grad school and also a freelance cinematographer, so I was doing a lot of video work, but not getting a lot of work. I needed kind of a side business to kind of make some money. So I got into wedding photography and I fell in love with it. It's one of, I don't know, my favorite things to do as far as photography. I really like to shoot people, and being there on such an important day in people's lives and seeing their emotions and being able to photograph that in an artistic and technical way just puts me over the moon. I just love being there and love seeing that. And it's also really awesome when I have friends that are getting married, like Phil. I can spend an entire day. I get to be the closest to him more than any other guest, which is like rad. So that's one of the reasons I became a wedding photographer. There's tons of reasons you could be doing this. Whether it's a side business, you can be earning extra cash. You know, it's one Saturday, earn a couple grand. Sure, why not? Or if you're in school, it's a good way to kind of practice and earn money at the same time. A lot of weddings tend to happen over the summer, Saturdays and Sundays. You're not really working on a full-time job, so maybe it's just a hobby for you. There's also ways that you can, learn and practice becoming a wedding photographer just to give back to your family and friends. Like I said, it's a fantastic wedding gift for a couple that you may know, and if you're good at it, they'll appreciate it more than anything else. If you love photography and you want to be a photographer full-time, wedding photography is extremely lucrative. You can be making a lot of money. I know photographers that have gotten up to charging 5 to 10 grand to 15 grand for one day of shooting. If you block out 10 to 20, 30 weddings during a summer, you can be earning a lot of money. Now that is a lot of work, a lot of editing, a lot of post work, a lot of financial stuff. It's running your own business, but it can be extremely lucrative and it's really fun and it's always somewhere different. You're not sitting in a cubicle. So there's lots of great reasons to be a wedding photographer. Also, one of my favorite is just if you're into photography and you're a journalistic photographer, you're a fine art photographer, this is a great way to use the same skills and technical and equipment you have for a different service to make money, to allow you to be an artist, to allow you to do studio photography. That's probably one of the most common things that I've seen. So there's a ton of different reasons for you to be a wedding photographer. Hopefully this class will fit in with the situation that you're in and help you start your business in going that route.